these Alinsky-loving, Orwellian, out-of-touch command and control elitists who've been running the show. Well, you know, they used to rail against big brother government and the man. Remember that? They are the man. Their MO, it's to play the politics of personal destruction against anyone that they would deem a threat to their power. And they distract, bebopping from one scandal after another, knowing that there are so many that you can't keep up with all of them, so no one's ever held accountable. From the IRS corruption to you being spied on, to, gosh, Benghazi, to bailouts, to, oh, Bush's war was bad, but Barack's bombs, oh baby, those red lines, the strategery there that was thought up on the back nine, Barack's bombs, oh, they're the bomb. Well, goodness sake, oh, our honored military, when we talk about these national security issues, our honored military, on behalf of all Americans who do support you, and we honor you, we respect you, on behalf of all Americans who feel like I do, to your commander-in-chief, well, we then will salute him. Still hasn't learned how to salute our Marines. It is time to end the politics of division of theirs. It is time for the politics of values. And I don't want anybody to be afraid or ashamed of the core values that we are here celebrating. What are they? Truth is a value. Oh man, I know all about that difference between truth and the lies that they can tell about you. Well, nearly every day. I know my family sees something in the paper that, goodness gracious, we would never have known about us had we not read it in the paper, you know? Splattered there, New York Times. I learned the other day that I'm in the middle of another divorce. Or again, the same divorce, I guess, I don't know. Oh, I read it, it must be true. A picture ran in a liberal blog. That's where it started, just a blog. It was a picture of me after a workout, and I didn't have a ring on. Well, I rarely wear a ring, especially up in Alaska. You know, it's chopping wood or you're butchering a moose or something, just jewelry gets in the way, so we just don't. But, you know, and by the way, what the heck business is it of the liberal haters anyway? Why are liberals so intolerant? Who cares, you know? So I'm out in the shop with Todd, and he's winterizing his float plane. By the way, he sends his very best. He's not able to be here because it is moose season, and truly, and he had one more flight to conduct, so he's out there. He's winterizing the plane, and I'm helping him. I'm chatting, you know, with. And I quote the headline that was that day in the media, and Todd and I, we've been together since high school, so I predict what he's going to say, and I'm always right. So this time, after reading the headline about a divorce, he says, responding like, is it the same that they wrote last time? Is it still that same $20 million divorce? Well, write me the check. This is, it's kind of tragic to say it though, but well, at this point, what difference does it make? We are used to it. Well, yeah. Sure as the sun will come up tomorrow, we expect it. And see, you too, though, you're there too. That's why we have each other's back. We connect through this because it is what happens to you too. The lies that they tell about you, calling you the intolerant ones, the haters, the bigots. Oh, and that disgusting charge of being racist. You know, I'm speaking to the most slandered group in America today. Well, join me in telling the lamestream media then that we wear your scorn with pride. The lies that you tell about us, well, you can't defeat our arguments, so all you can do is change the subject, so we win. And pulling the race card, how much longer do you think they're gonna do? Oh, it's just, it's not even smart. It's not even smart when one simply wants our government to live within its means and to not tax us to and beyond death, not to mortgage our kids' future, and that being for today's selfish wants. Because of that, we're racist? Well, what isn't smart is when they try to slap that on Colonel Allen West and Dr. Ben Carson and J.C. Watts and Raphael and Ted Cruz and my husband, Todd Palin. Those truly prejudiced folks, just remember this, they scream racism our way just to end debate. Well, don't retreat. You reload with truth, which I know is an endangered species at 1400 Pennsylvania Avenue anyway, truth. The media's favorite president, he just can't stop telling lies. He just said that the Islamic State, ISIS, isn't Islamic. You know who that is news to? The Islamic State, who calls themselves the Islamic State.